Hi everyone, I hope you guys are keeping well. In this video, I'm going to share with you another online client of mine who is been suffering from herniated disc, and he's been suffering with this pain for the last 7 to 8 years, and he hasn't got any results out of what he's been doing, and he's been suggested to do a spinal surgery. And he ended up contacting me around 6-7 weeks ago, and we started his program. And in this video I share with you guys his results, how's he doing, and a bit of feedback from his program and how's he getting on. If you've never been in this channel, my name is Bob. I'm a physical therapist, and the purpose of this channel is to help people like yourself with simple tips and exercise for quicker recovery. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for my weekly update, and don't forget to press that like button. Let's get started.
All right. I suppose I just wanted to go to your story in terms of, like, you know what I mean, and we've been working together now for more than, around 6 weeks now, and I just want to maybe you just give a brief idea of whoever watching this video, where you kind of like connected with me, what happened, and what was the issue with your back, and how do you find out so far the program, because it's been a while that we training with each other, and just share with them your results, you know.
Yeah. Actually, there's this group on Facebook, Facebook groups dedicated for people with a herniated disc.
Uh-huh.
I was about to share your channel to them, but sometimes it just slips my mind, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But you technically initially found me on YouTube, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened then after that?
Well, right after that, so I was watching this video on YouTube, right? You were talking to a client who was showing his severe MRI
Yeah.
scan.
Results, yeah.
Yeah, at first I was doubtful. I was like thinking to myself, how can this guy heal himself? It looks very drastic, you know, this scan and everything.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
after a few months, he showed his MRI scan again, and I couldn't see any herniation or bulging whatsoever.
Yeah.
Then right after that, I searched your clinic up and then sent a message on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Okay. And what was the issue initially? What happened to yourself in terms of the injury or back pain that you had, JC?
Yeah. Well, it's a recurring back problem from, bad form from working out in the gym,
Mm-hmm.
mainly because I would say because of deadlifting,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
heavy deadlifting, and I think also from um heavy barbell, heavy shoulder presses,
Uh-huh. Yeah, in the gym.
in the gym. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
I think
how long ago was that, JC? Like, it was a while ago.
um it started way back 2016. Yeah, I
Okay.
was
Okay.
confined in the hospital for about a week or two,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and then although the pain would go away, would come back, but there were times where it would become just really I couldn't tolerate the pain, so I would just stay in bed. You know, I wouldn't try to get up because the pain was just it was not it was something I couldn't tolerate, and um, it kind of like hinders me to do what I want,
Of
the
course.
activities I want to do. Like I
And you
want to go
stopped the gym
back to the
totally.
gym.
Yeah, you stopped the
Yeah.
gym totally. Yeah. And then what did you do during that period of time? Let's say from 2016. Obviously, you got some help from people. You went to the physio. You got a scan, etc. Right?
Yeah.
And what they
Um,
suggest you to do, I suppose.
they suggested to for me to get a surgery. Yeah.
Uh huh. And what was the diagnosis? What they told you about the back?
It was a herniated
Mhm.
L5S1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. And literally, you didn't obviously do the surgery, but you were kind of like, I suppose, why did you didn't do the surgery? Like maybe let's go through that. I think it's scary
Well,
for everybody, but like, I mean, I want to know
yeah.
why you didn't do it.
Well, I didn't do it because there's this fear of what if the surgery goes wrong? That's
Yeah,
one.
yeah, exactly.
Second is, I can't be in recovery for, a month or two, just staying in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because, I have a lot of work, to do.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah. And third, I would always look for different ways, to avoid surgery. I mean, if I can avoid surgery, then that's the better option.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what did you do? You didn't do the surgery. Then did you follow any kind of like rehab exercise or physio or I don't know treatment, etc.?
No, but when the pain would disappear, the flares would go away. I would go back to the gym,
Uh
but then
huh.
after a few sessions at the gym,
Yeah. Come
the
back.
pain was always there, it would always come back.
Uh huh.
And if the pain gets worse, I would stop working out again for like
Mm-hmm.
several months. And then if I feel like I can work out again, I would go back to the gym, but then the pain would come back again. It would flare up. So there's always this discontinuity with what I want to do, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then what was your thought about your back in that time? Like in that period of time, you were obviously cautious of the pain, and what you were thinking about your back.
Um, Sometimes I would think like, oh no, man, like, will I be living with this kind of thing forever?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to always be conscious with how I move and what I do?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Am I not gonna be able to do the things I want to do? Like diving, like if I want to go hiking or do different kind of sports,
Of course,
So
of course, of
those
course.
are the
Yeah.
things that, would come into my thoughts, and it would just discourage me from doing what I want to do. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in terms of confidence, like in terms of your back, how would you look at your back in that time? Like you were precautious of doing things, I suppose, lifting, etc., and doing activity, and like in that sense, did you have trust to your back? Would you say
No,
that?
I would say that, I didn't have the confidence in my back because, if I could avoid crouching, I would avoid crouching. I wouldn't
Yeah,
carry things,
yeah,
maybe carry things that are, 10 pounds and heavier than 10
yeah,
pounds.
yeah.
Like I couldn't carry it without feeling, discomfort in my back,
And the pain.
just like,
Yeah.
yeah, just by carrying like a simple laptop bag,
Mm-hmm.
with documents, just by carrying that small thing, it affects me, you know.
Yes.
So I would say I really didn't have the confidence, doing things that I want to do, because I would always be worried and cautious and everything. Yeah.
I know what I mean. Yeah. And literally got to the point that you contact me and you send me some information about the MRI that you got initially, a scan, etc. And then we start your program around like 6 weeks ago. Maybe share with the guys like what how did you find the program so far? And like the thing is that obviously I want to know. I mean, they want to know how you're getting on. Um, Beside being kind of like kind of managing your pain, etc. What else? I wanted you to genuinely share what your experience of this program is.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, like at first, I was really doubtful,
Yeah,
especially, just it being like an online consultation thing,
yeah,
I'm like thinking, oh, he can't see me personally. He can't see what I'm doing.
yeah.
Like, like we're in the same country or in the same area.
Exactly. Do you mind
So I was,
share where you're from, Jesse? Yeah,
yeah, I'm from the Philippines.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I'm down in Dublin, in Ireland. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah. Keep going.
So I was really doubtful, like, how is this doctor gonna help me? I mean, am I just gonna waste my money or
And
what?
time. Yeah. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
time and effort. I don't want to put my hopes up there, but I mean, like, I gotta try something different.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this for several years. I mean, it started 2016, and I'm getting nowhere. I can't do the things I want to do. So, as I was browsing, I mean, actually, prior to contacting you,
Mm-hmm.
um, I was I was thinking of going to a chiropractor,
Got it.
but the chiropractor asked me first to get an MRI and send it to them, you know. But after I sent it to them, they didn't want to do anything, they didn't want to touch my back anymore.
Okay.
So I guess they're probably afraid to get involved with it or to help me.
Okay.
So after, they declined to help me out, I was just browsing through YouTube, for things that could help me. And then I came across, one of your videos with you
Mm-hmm.
talking to one of your clients, and I was really amazed with his results. I mean, if he could do it, I can probably do it as well.
Absolutely.
And so during our first consultation, I still had that pain in my back, right?
Yeah.
But then after the first, if not the first or the second workout, for that first week, I was like, oh, the pain is gone now. And I think I remember telling you, I think it's a placebo effect.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it
you're
was like a
telling me.
placebo effect. But then I stuck to the routine. I followed everything you said. The mobility exercises really helped me a lot as well, with the stretching.
Yeah, yeah,
And since then, I've been doing these exercises, the mobility exercises every day. I mean, it
yeah,
what helps me get my day started. It's
yeah.
like it's part of me now. I
Brilliant.
can't start the day without doing them.
Brilliant.
And it's already week 6. I believe
Yeah,
it's our 6th week.
yeah,
And from our first consultation to our current consultation now, there has been, I would say, a very drastic progress with how I move, with
amazing.
my way of life.
Amazing.
Before we had our consultation, prior to us having our first consultation, I would really struggle from even getting up from bed in the morning.
Yeah,
Like the minute I get up from bed, I feel the pain. Sometimes it makes me nauseous to even get up from bed.
yeah.
But I don't feel that anymore
Brilliant.
since then. Yeah. I don't
Love it.
feel that anymore. Um, from our first consultation up to now, the 6th week, I've only had, probably just one flare up, but
Yeah.
it's very minor,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like, I'm getting on the right track. I feel
Brilliant.
like I'm on my way to going back to my old self, who's very active prior
Exactly.
to me getting injured. I
Yeah.
just have to, stick to the proper routine and follow the exercises you're giving me. And
Mm-hmm.
I think in a few more weeks or months, I'm gonna continue to progress and
Absolutely.
and go back to the way I was.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's amazing,
Yeah.
man. And like, I mean, what I see in your overall I suppose like overall energy, man, energy is hugely improved over the last 6 weeks. You know what I mean? I was telling you earlier that your energy is up, man, and that's great for me because you have more energy to do more, and that's a huge factor. You know what I mean? Because back pain usually can affect you mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means
Yeah.
you can get to the point that you feel like, okay, I can't do much, but you're definitely getting out of that zone and you're back into it. And in terms of how much like how would you rate if you how would you rate if that how much you can trust your back? You know what I mean? Because you're not doing just mobility stuff, you're doing more than just mobility. Maybe go through the exercise like that. How does the exercise challenge you in a daily basis? Because they're not actually easy exercises that we are going through at the moment in the week 6. How would you describe them, JC?
Well, at first it was kind of for me.
Yeah,
I haven't had I haven't had some exercise prior to us, beginning this whole
Yeah,
routine.
yeah,
So I had a bit of struggle, but as they say, it's usually difficult at the beginning, right?
yeah,
Especially when I was still feeling pain, and with my first exercise, with
yeah,
the program you gave me.
yeah,
But after, if I recall, after the first or second exercise, the pain, would just it was gone, you know, it was
yeah,
gone.
yeah,
And it's not magic. I wouldn't say it's magic, but
absolutely.
I think there's really some science to the routines that you give me,
Movement.
and
Movement is the
yeah, and the
key.
movements.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're building a confidence and physical and mental adaptation that you have right now, which means you more confidence about your back. And what you were saying today, that you start to lifting things, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
using
yeah,
your body again, you know what I mean? And trusting your back again. And you were telling me earlier that you want to do more sports and you want to go back to the gym. And that's exactly what I see as a huge progress, man. You know,
yeah.
I wanna ask you, JC, if you had a friend, like, I want to know who's suffering like yourself, what would you suggest them in terms of like following this program? Like, what is your what do you find in this program helpful?
Well, with this program, it's not like a 1 day success. I believe it's not doesn't work that way. You
Absolutely.
just really have to be consistent with everything and follow it strictly by the book.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, whenever I have questions, I get to ask them if there's something I need to clarify with the workouts and everything.
Absolutely.
It gets answered. And I
And you.
think
Mm-hmm.
the guide, especially on your YouTube channels, with how the exercises should be done,
Yeah.
it really helps a lot with how I
Mm-hmm.
should execute them.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I would, if, I would like to share also to, different people who are suffering with back problems like myself.
Uh-huh.
I think they should, give give your program a try. I mean, they're not gonna lose anything, but they have something to gain, you know? Yeah.
Absolutely. Listen,
And I would
I'm
share
happy
this
to
to
hear that.
everyone. Yeah, I
You're
would
very
share this
good.
with everyone who has the same problems with
You're
me.
very kind. Yeah, I'm delighted, man, because the reality is that, JC, I'm not doing actually anything physically for you, but the coaching part and what you mentioned, that support is important when you have a question. And a lot of people have a lot of questions, and unfortunately, I can't really answer all of my people that in YouTube asking me questions. I try my best to answer all of those questions, but to become more customized and personalized, you need to have a bit of more customized planning and coaching on it, which we go through it in a daily basis. But listen, I'm delighted with your progress. You're doing really well. Keep doing what you're doing. We're not finished here. We're gonna get you back, and we're gonna create another update maybe in 3 4 months time. Have you back in the gym, where you used to go, and get you back in action, man. Listen, thanks again for the time. You're very kind, and keep doing what you're doing, and thanks for trusting the process, man. I couldn't be happier, man. Genuinely.
And
Anything
thank
else?
you, Dr. Bob.
No, thank you, man. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about, JC?
Um, well, not really. It's just that, I'm just really happy with, my current journey right now and how it's really helping me.
Amazing, man. Listen,
And
same here,
if
same
I
here.
have like the opportunity, to go back to that time, before emailing you or
Yeah.
sending you guys a message, I would do it all over again. I wouldn't have, second thoughts about it.
Thank you. Thank you. You're very kind. You're very kind. Thanks again.
All right, guys, I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you have any issue or injury that is similar to this case, you can always leave me comments. And if you've been told that you need surgery for disc herniation or disc bulges, my basically advice to you would be to always stick to a rehab plan for minimum at least 6 months of rehab plan, and by then you can make other decisions and see if the rehab plan does not going to give you results, then you can think about other invasive options. If you need any help, you can always book an online consultation with me, and we can go through your case and analyze your case in details and get you started right away. And it doesn't matter where you live, we can connect and get you started for your recovery. If you have any other further question, you can leave me comments, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for my weekly updates, and don't forget to press that like button. Until next week, all the best.